Sacred geometry is an extremely fundamental aspect of our reality. We have seen sacred geometry in cymatics, where water can form geometric shapes under the influence of harmonic sounds. And so if sound frequencies alone can create geometric shapes within our universe, it must mean that geometric shapes are all over the place, and in fact that the universe stems around sacred geometry. How do we build a relationship with sacred geometry? Or more importantly, how do we use our consciousness to penetrate the ether? How do we use our consciousness and sacred geometry to ultimately manifest our own reality? Well, the answer to that question might be a lot simpler than you think. You see, human consciousness is extremely powerful, and there has been scientific research conducted that shows that our consciousness travels in waveforms. And so we can actually see our consciousness, our thoughts, whatever is running through our minds, traveling or penetrating the ether or the universe. Well, if that's the case, what would happen if we were to use sacred geometry with our consciousness and penetrate the ether? What do I mean? If we shut our eyes and focus on geometric shapes, for example, the Merkaba, which is the Star of David, that Merkaba will emanate into the universe as a thought wave. And so what you are doing when you are meditating with sacred geometric shapes in your mind is you are creating sacred geometry all over the universe, all around you, simply with your consciousness or your thoughts. If the universe is already sacred geometry and sacred geometry is everywhere, well, what does that mean if you are creating geometric shapes with your consciousness? Well, depending on whatever is happening in your life and whatever it is you are trying to manifest for yourself, sacred geometry will enhance that experience. And so if you are looking to manifest a more abundant, a happy, prosperous life, perhaps using sacred geometry to meditate will manifest that life for you. And so what I'm trying to teach you and tell you is that sacred geometry is very powerful, and in fact we can take control of our lives in this reality by meditating with sacred geometry.